Today, we know the names, we know the faces, and we know who's sitting behind bars in connection with the brutal murder of 22-year-old Bolt driver Isaac Satlat. 3 suspects stood before the Pretoria Magistrate's court and they did not fight for bail. They abandoned it. The names are Dikeledi Tears Phela, Gositsiane Machidi, Tinyiko McClaren Mushwana. Isaac was just weeks away from graduating and his 23rd birthday was just next month. Instead of preparing for a celebration, his family is now preparing to repatriate him to Nigeria as well as to have his funeral. Stick with me in this riveting episode of Daily Updates with Miss Media as we dig deeper into this very shocking case. Isaac was just a young man, almost 23, and his alleged killers are not that much older than him. They are his peers. Dikeledi Tears Phela is 25, Gositsiane Machidi is 26, Tinyiko McClaren Mushwana is just 30 years old. This brings us to an important question. Why did these young people who are barely adults themselves do something like this to someone who could be their friend? Is it because they knew they may never get caught, or that if they were caught, they would not be treated with the same brutality that they treated Isaac with? Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments section, and remember to subscribe to the channel. Also make sure that you hit that notification bell so that you know when I go live or when I post a video. Dikeledi Phela, the woman allegedly seen seated in front of the passenger seat in the viral video, is being held at Gositsiane Correctional Center in Pretoria. Machidi and Mushwana are being held at the Pretoria North Police Station. All 3 have relinquished their right to apply for bail at this stage. They will remain behind bars.
Correct, Your Worship.
Much as you are presumed innocent until proven guilty, I'm just saying, in concomitance with the seriousness of the offense, please make an informed choice. What do you like to do, Miss Phela?
Legally.
Yeah, raise your voice, ne? Speak up. What did she elect?
Legal English.
Mr. Machidi?
Legal English.
Mr. Mushwana?
Legal English. Thank you. May I approach?
Yes.
Your Worship, my application in respect of accused number 2 and 3, Machidi and Mushwana, is that they be remanded to Pretoria West SAPS for investigation purposes. And number 1, Dikeledi Tears Phela to Gositsiane. I'm suggesting the 23rd of February 2026 for bail investigations, Your Worship.
Miss Koza?
Thank you, Chief. With regards to the bail, my instruction from all the 3 accusers that they wishes to abandon the bail in the interim.
Their case has been postponed to 23 February this year for further investigation. But this is not the end. The police have confirmed that they are actively searching for a 4th suspect. Investigations remain ongoing and further arrests have not been ruled out. Outside the court, supporters and e-hailing drivers gathered in large numbers. They chanted, "Justice for Isaac," demanding accountability and stronger safety protections for drivers working on digital platforms. These protesters included Nigerians, South Africans, and other nationalities united under one message. They want the killers to be jailed. Let's view the scenes outside the court.
3 accused persons appeared before the court this morning, ranging from age 30 to 25. They are facing a charge of premeditated murder and robbery with aggravating circumstances. In court, they opted to abandon their bail application, and the matter was postponed to the 23rd of February for further investigations.
Isaac, obviously, is a young man who's very sociable, very adventurous, 22. He was actually supposed to be turning 23 on the 12th of March. So in a few weeks, he was supposed to turn 23. Unfortunately, we don't have him anymore. He's very creative with his hands. That's why he studied automobile engineering, because he loves to do stuff. He loves to touch stuff. And he's a very likable guy, sociable. He does a bit of modeling with his friends. He helps out in church. The family is looking forward to hearing that these guys are going to be in prison. I think by then, that would be when they would begin to bring closure.
A relative of Isaac's, speaking outside the court, made it clear this should not be turned into a nationality issue. Isaac was Nigerian, but he grew up in South Africa. Crime is crime. It can happen to anyone, and it can be committed by anyone. So the call is for justice, not division.
I must say that this is something that we should not treat as a case of a Nigerian being targeted because of his nationality. A crime is crime. It can happen to anyone. Crime can be done by anyone. So we want to discourage that. We want to discourage any group, local South African group, that would want to say, well, he deserves it because he's not local, he's Nigerian. Or we don't want to see Nigerian groups saying, look, he was targeted because he's Nigerian. No. Crime is crime. It's happening to our uncles, our nieces, our nephews, our mothers, and our fathers, and we must treat it that way.
Now, let's speak about the real human effects of such crimes. As you know, the attack was captured on dashcam. The footage was circulated widely online, but Isaac's father, David, has refused to watch it. He chooses to remember their final conversation at around 6:50 p.m. that evening, when Isaac told him that he was finishing a few rides before heading home. Shortly after identifying his son at the funeral parlor, his father's blood pressure reportedly spiked above 200. He had to be rushed for medical care. The family has now moved him to stay with church members so that he can be monitored and supported through this difficult time.
The family is more like it's not real. It hasn't really sunk in yet, until I believe they see his corpse in a coffin, in a casket. Then it would really shatter them totally. I think it would be another experience for them. But it is sad the way he was gruesomely murdered, the way he was killed. It was something that nobody deserved, that sort of way to die. His dad is struggling, very much struggling. We are very afraid for the father especially, because his blood pressure has just been shooting up to over 200, 238. And he had to be on medication and all that kind of stuff. And we made sure that we moved him from where he was residing to be with other family from church who would be able to take care of him and to make sure they keep their eye on him.
The police say the net is tightening, but the family is asking one question: why? The public is asking, will the fourth suspect be found? And what will this case mean for the safety of thousands of e-hailing drivers and users responding to trips or taking trips every day? But what do you think? If the accused are found guilty, what kind of sentence do you want them to get? Let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section, and remember to subscribe to the channel. Also hit that notification bell so that you know when I go live or when I post a video. This story does not end here, so I'll continue to follow every court appearance, every arrest, and every update. For now, 3 names are before the court, 3 suspects remain behind bars, and 1 family is preparing to bury a son instead of celebrating his birthday. On that note, let me know your thoughts on whether the people that have been arrested are the correct people, and do you think they'll be convicted, and what kind of sentences do you think they are likely to get? And on the 4th suspect, do you think he'll be arrested? Do you think he's still in the country? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and do remember to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so that you know when I go live or when I post a video. Now, if you enjoyed this breakdown, please do make sure to share the video with as many people as you can. For today, that's it. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.